What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Falcons movie player franchise here on Madden 22. Today we will be simming week 6, 7, and 8, and then playing week 9. Obviously week 6 is just the bye week, but then we will see how we do on those two simulation games against the Dolphins and Panthers. But we've got a prospect spotlight thing with a GM meeting, as we're going to discuss a rising college prospect apparently with the front office. Let's see what this is all about. May want to take a deeper look into Darrell Patterson. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. Okay. Perfect. Let me take a look at his tape and scouting print, see if he looks like a good fit. Cool. Darrell Patterson is apparently going to be a stud. Darrell Patterson is projected to be a third rounder. He's 6'4", 247, so he's got good size out of Northwestern. B+ pursuit, B finesse moves, and he's projected to be a third rounder. Okay, so nothing crazy. I guess we'll add him to the board. How do you want to handle the upcoming week off? Hey, Coach, got any plans for the bye week? I think a lot of guys are hoping to get a little extra relaxation time and beyond what we normally got, recharge our batteries with friends and family. Cool with that, or do you want to use the off week to prepare for the next game? Rest and relaxation sounds fine. We're 3-2 and expect us to be 0-5 at this point, so we can definitely a little extra time off. +2 injury, that's good because we have a lot of injuries and we got some morale. Speaking of injuries, we actually got Charlie Tweeter back from injury along with Travis Sanders. So those two guys are definitely nice to have back, especially Travis Sanders since he is our wide receiver 2. Because now that we have advanced past the bye week, we have Joey Battle returning from injury as he will be put back in that right outside linebacker position, which is very nice considering the fact that he's 6 overall ahead of Courtney Kate. And also returning from injury is Big Tony, so he will be back at I think we had him at center, actually. No, Fumika's at center. No, never mind. He was just our backup. I'm stupid, but he's still nice to have as a backup. That way we don't have to look to Billy Bob or Louie. As we also have a GM meeting about a free agent. Hey, Coach, I want to talk about improving our roster and just some options in the market that can help us improve. Where could we use depth? Probably the O-line? Or, yeah, I'm going to go secondary, actually. Right. Cool. Who's he got a suggestion? Who's he going to suggest us? These are the two best options that are currently available to sign. Looks like a better fit. Josh Norman, Brandon Carr. Let's see our offensive options. I don't really want to sign any of these guys because we want our movie team. Gosh dang it, we don't want any of these bums. I don't want Larry Fitzgerald though. I love Larry Fitzgerald, but I want my movie team. Okay, that was interesting. I like that new little thing though. So apparently we've got to help a new guy get his depth chart. Coach, I just want to say, like the defensive schemes we were releasing last week was the best game I played all year, and I feel like I'm finally figuring things out. Another game like last week, and man, I'll feel like I've arrived. Yeah, hold the Dolphins less than 200 passing yards to get Stephon an interception, a forced fumble, a TFL, or a sack. Well, it's going to be a simulated game, so it's kind of up to him what he does. So we did end up taking an L in Miami. Let's go ahead and check out the player stats for us. Joe Kingman threw for 172 yards on, can we see his, he was 13 of 32. Eekers, Joe. Got sacked 3 times, threw a pick. Not good. Not good from Joey. As rushing the ball, 11 carries for Meggett, who had 46 yards, 2 for Cochran. As why Jamal Weber not get any carries? Is he hurt or something? There he is. Nope. Okay, we just didn't give Weber any carries today for some reason. That's probably a main reason why we lost. As Weber and Cochran both got in for a touchdown, or Meggett and Cochran. So good for Cochran for getting in for 1. Brian Murphy had 65 yards, 37, 23 for Sanders, 22 for Moss, 21 for Meggett. No receiving touchdowns though, as we didn't. Nope. Clarence Monroe gave up 2 sacks and Fumuki gave up 1. As tackling wise, Lobo Torres had 8 solos. Campbell had 4 assisted tackles, and Lobo Torres had the most tackles with 11. TFLs, 1 for Campbell, 1 for Krim, and 1 for Rudy. Rudy has actually been decent this year. That's a sad thing. Another sack for Tate and 1 for Battle, as Terry Tate also actually came up with a pick. Return it for 12 yards. That a boy. 1 pass deflection for Mack and Owens, as Lobo Torres allowed 6 catches. Holy cow. Any forced fumbles? Nope. All right, not a great game for the defense, but we've definitely seen worse. Let's go ahead and sim past the next game as well. So we did end up losing again, this time to the Panthers. Let's check out, whoa, apparently Shane Falco had an attempt for 13 yards for some reason. That's interesting, as Joe Kingman had 1 touchdown, 1 interception, a 26-yard pass, and got sacked 4 times. Ooh, that's not fun. As rushing-wise, Meggett, 14 for 55, 9 yards for Kingman, 7 for Weber, 5 for Cochran, and 2 for Sanders. I'm not sure why Sanders had 2 carries, but he punched 1 into the end zone. As then receiving, Sanders had 48 along with Tidwell, 33 for Moss, 24 for Murphy with a touchdown, and then 13 for Turley, Cheeseburger, Eddie, and then 12 for Weber. Blocking-wise, Monroe, Fumika, and nobody else apparently gave up a sack. As then tackles, Terry Tate led the way in tackles, Torres with 9, Swatowski and Earl Wilkinson both with 7, as I think that's Swatowski's season high. TFLs, Kelvin Owens and Stephen Latimer both had 1. Sacks, Swatowski had 1, Luther LeVay had 1, Latimer and Tate shared 1. As then interceptions, Lobo Torres got his first pick of the year. Pass deflections, 1 for Wilkinson, 1 for Vontae Mack. Does anybody force a fumble? Yes, they did. Vontae Mack with a forced fumble and a fumble recovery. No defensive scores or safeties, but that's okay, as the Panthers kind of ran all over us, it looked like. But whatever, it's time for us to get a win against the Saints. As we've got a rival. Wait, what? Press conference for something here. Facing a bitter rival in the Saints this week and limiting the impact of Alvin Kamara must be a top priority. How will you stop him? We're gonna praise him. Beat the Saints. Yep, just get the W. It's what I like to hear. Okay, we have had more than enough fiddle farting around, simming through weeks and games and doing all that recruiting and stuff. It is time to play the Saints. So without further ado, let's swing it out to New Orleans. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Orleans Stadium, or to wherever the heck the stadium's called, as the Falcons are ready to take on the home Saints, as Lutz kicks it away to Forrest Gump. He gets it at the 1-yard line. Following his blockers, he heads back to the right side and is tackled at the left hash at the 21-yard line, which gives the Falcons 1st and 10. On first down, Meggett goes up the middle for about a 2-yard rush. 2nd down, Joe dropping back, looking to pass, dropping way back over the middle for Rod Tidwell. It is a catch for 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 3. On 3rd and 3, Kingman drops back again, looking. He's got Murphy on the left side, who cuts upfield and gets a decent gain of about 12. Now 1st and 10 again. Here is Meggett alone in the backfield. He is going to get the handoff from Kingman. He's headed right side and is tripped up. Could have had the first, but it'll be a 4-yard gain. As now here's Weber going left side. Not a lot of room. Cuts it back inside and gets nothing. 3rd and 6 now. Falcons need a good conversion to get points here on their opening drive. Joe looking right side. He's got, who is that? Travis Sanders. I can't even see his name, for the 1st down. Now 1st and 10. As Meggett goes behind Turley. He's got a nice little gain of about 6 on the right side. 2nd and 5. Another give to Meggett. He's going up the middle, trying to follow blockers, but there Johnson decided not to hit anybody, or not Johnson, the guard, whatever his name is. There's Jackson, that's his name, good lord. Can't remember my own player's name, as Turley goes up the middle for an obvious 1st down. So here is Kingman dropping back on 1st and 10 from the 26. He has got Eddie Cheeseburger, who gets it inside the 20, and the Falcons are in the red zone. 2nd and inches. Joe dropping back again, rolling to his right, has to try to find somebody. He's going to take off and get the first, as Cameron Jordan hits him about 5 seconds after he was out of bounds. Should have been a penalty, but it wasn't. As now Weber up the middle. He's got the first, and he will not get into the end zone. They say he was tackled at the 1, so we're going to give it to Turley from the 1, as somehow he got tackled. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, this is pure bullshit for these next 2 plays. Turley stuffed again. Even though I trucked, he just gets destroyed by a guy half his size. And then one more time. Easily should have made it in, but just doesn't, because he doesn't know how to fall forward. So we settle for 3 points on our opening drive after taking 7 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock and getting to the 1-yard line. Can't keep doing that. Also, I apologize for the music in the background. My audio from the game got corrupted, so I don't have any volume from the game, but whatever. As there's a negative 2-yard rush by Kamara, as Winston now dropping back. He is looking, throws over the middle, and he will find whoever the heck that was for a short gain. Winston now dropping back again. 3rd and 6. Big stop needed for the defense. He decides to throw it to Kamara. Probably could have taken off for the first as Kamara is tackled short. They're forced to punt. Falcons get it back. Joe Kingman hands off to Meggett. Meggett getting some good blocks from Brian Murphy. Almost said Eddie Murphy. That is not who our tight end is. As now here's a fake handoff to Meggett. Joe rolls right on the bootleg. He's going to throw one deep down the right side, and it's picked off. But the corner is out of bounds, so it will stay with the Falcons as Turley goes up the middle and finally learns how to actually go forward as he gets another first down on 3rd and inches. As here's Joe switching the plays at the line. It's a give to Meggett, and no chance there, bottled up in the backfield. 2nd and 12. Joe dropping back again. Gonna find Murphy on the left side as he picks up 7. That makes it 3rd and 5. Falcons looking to convert yet again. Joe got Rod Tidwell on the right side. He gets up to the 49-yard line for another Falcons first. Another throw here from Joe. He drops back looking. Had a man over the middle, but goes to Eddie Cheeseburger for about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Another carry for Weber now. He's loose on the right side. He is going to spin around and get first down yardage. A nice 7-yard pickup from Weber. Now here is Weber as look at Jordan just bowl over 85. I think that's Travis Sanders. He had no chance. And Weber gets tackled in the backfield as Joe. Plenty of time. He's going to take a shot deep for Weber. And that one is batted down. Awful throw there from Joe in double coverage. Luckily, it was not an interception. Now Joe trying to roll, has nowhere to go and a man in his face, so he throws it out of bounds. And we attempt a 59-yard field goal with no wind with Nigel Gruff, who has 99 kick power. And Madden just said, fuck, he won that kick. And somehow somebody with 99 kick power can't hit a 58 or 59-yard kick, which, I mean, whatever. Like, I mean, just with no wind, I think that should be money from a guy with 99 kick power. As there's a nice bat out from Stephon as he Winston tried to go quick. It's now 3rd and 12. Falcons need another big stop. Winston hit as he throws. He throws the deep ball as Kelvin Owens continues to be the worst defender on this team by miles, as he let a guy about a whole head shorter than him just moss him at the 10-yard line. So now Saints from the 9. Here's an offsides call on Wilkinson because I'm an awful user, as the Saints get nothing out of it, but they do get 5 from our penalty since I don't know how to use her. So now Saints from the 5-yard line, since it's half the distance to the goal. Carry for Kamara, and he goes untouched into the end zone and does that stupid dive animation. 7-3. Falcons get the ball back. Going to have to run a 2-minute drill here as Joe rolling right yet again. Throws it on the run to Rod Tidwell, who makes the grab. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. Joe dropping back again. Looking. Nowhere to go. Throws it into bounds. That'll be 3rd and 5. Dropping back once more, Joe. Dropping way back. Throws it on the run. Had a man. And some Madden BS gives him an interception. I know that looked like a bad throw, but the man defending him was not looking. As check out the replay. Joe throws it. Man guarding him clearly not looking. It is in Deacon Moss's hands, and this guy takes it out of his hands with 1. Let's get a little closer. Very clearly in Moss's hands. So thank you, Madden, for that cheap shit. As now Winston dropping back again, and that one's instantly tackled by Brian Chavez. 6-yard pickup. Saints with 1:18 to go. Winston continues to get the ball out quick and finds another man before he's tackled by Lobo Torres. Saints from the 14 looking to strike before the half. Quick throw out to number 10, whoever that is, and he dances into the end zone as for some reason their wide receiver did not get called for a pick, even though he took out 2 of our corners on the play. Kingman dropping back. Now we've got 51 seconds to try to do something as he's going to have to take off here. Cameron and Jordan giving chase as Joe gets the first, where he is bumped out of bounds by Jordan. Is now from the 34. Here is Joe. Got a man. That's Clifford Franklin yet again, who's catching it in stride, bursting down the sideline, and he gets in for the score. A 66-yard touchdown for Clifford Franklin. As now Sanders comes in for the pin, and Joe gets the 3 count. But we have seen that story a couple times now as Clifford Franklin finds a deep ball. As now 3 seconds left in the half. Winston just going to roll out right and huck it deep, and it goes out of bounds as he could never make that throw that far on the run. But that's just me. It's now a 4-point game. Saints got the ball second half. Winston going deep for Kamara right over Terry Tate, who makes a horrible tackle attempt. Lucky Vontae Mack is there as Kamara finds a nice pass for some good yardages. Now he goes up the middle, weaving his way around, and gets another 8-yard pickup. Saints driving very quickly to start the half. Another carry for Kamara. He's got first down yardage and much more, as he's finally tackled after a 16-yard gain. 1st and 10. Kamara's a little tired, so they're going to throw a screen to him, and it was not set up. It's nice to see that the CPU can't run them either. 2nd and 10. Winston. Empty backfield. No pressure from our defensive line at all, and that's the way it's been all game as Terry Tate. That's Vontae Mack makes a good lick on the receiver, but he still gets the catch. As now here they come again. Alvin Kamara somehow dances his way to a first down. Our running backs could never do that, but it's a 3-yard gain, and that sets up 1st and goal. Winston dropping back, and now they've got the screen set up as somehow they had 3 guys not blocking, and we still had no sort of pressure in that 2 seconds it took him to throw, even though we should have had a couple free rushers because we brought a blitz. I do know that's kind of the whole point of a screen, but my lord, that took forever for them to set up. Joe now dancing. That one's batted away. It's 3rd and 9 for the Falcons as things just continue to get worse as we're now down 11. Joe throwing right side. He's got an open man. That's Rod Tidwell, who tries to make a move but did pick up the first down yardage. Is now 1st and 10 from the 37. Joe dropping back as he, I don't know how that's grounding considering the fact that there's a receiver right there, but we get called for it, and that sets up 2nd and 20. More Madden BS is trying to make us lose. As now it's 3rd and 20 after the throwaway. Nobody's open as Earl Wilkinson tries to get the hype up on the bench, as this play is kind of cheesy, but in 3rd and 20 after a BS intentional grounding call, I called it, and Brian Murphy still could not get the first down yardage even though he got 13. So on 4th and 7 we had to punt. Wallace's punt is caught, and then Calvin Owens makes up for his earlier mistake by absolutely killing that poor man, but did not force the fumble. As now Alvin Kamara gets killed by Stephon 3 yards in the backfield for a 2-yard loss somehow, even though they went backwards 3. As now another screen run poorly by the Saints sets up 3rd and 12. Can the defense force a 3 and out? Winston drops back, rolls a little, throws it, and Terry Tate decides to bat it down with nobody near him instead of picking it off. Great AI from Madden as Jamal Weber goes up the middle for 10. As now he gets another carry, big hole up the middle created by the O-line, and he's got a 7-yard gain. 1st and 10, Falcons need some points to get back in it. As Rod Tidwell got stuck on a defender, no PI call, and that's an incompletion, 2nd and 5. Or did he catch that? No, he caught that, my bad, for 5 yards, but he should have broke that for big yardage. As now another slant pattern, this time Clifford Franklin again having a big game. He's got another catch for 18 yards. Is now running the ball with Weber, having Murphy block in front as Meggett, not Weber, Meggett, my bad, gets 3. Now from the 16, trying to move a little bit quickly here. We don't have a ton of time. We know we have 8 minutes, but it's not really a lot when they have the ball after this. As now we are looking yet again for some points. Joe going to have to throw it away again. Cameron Jordan's been in our face all game, and we take our chip shot field goal to make this a 1-possession game. Not sure why we didn't ever double Cameron Jordan, but, there's really not a way to make that call. So now the Saints with the ball after the touchback into the 3rd quarter. They throw quickly to 11. It was taken down by 11 Lobo Torres. I just don't know these Saints wide receivers this year at all. I'll try to get some names for you guys, but I don't really care that much about the Saints to learn them. As Vontae Mack gets a TFL. Haven't heard his name much since he moved to that safety position, but he's been playing well out there. As Winston once again all day to throw, throws it to a receiver out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th and 9. They have to punt it away, and we get it back with less than 7 minutes to go. Joe rolling out, has a little bit of room. He's going to take off as he gets hit out of bounds after he was clearly out of bounds, and they're actually going to get the unnecessary roughness call on the Saints, and that'll give us a 1st and 15 yards. As we will definitely take that. As now Kingman calling some audibles at the line, now gets the snap, drops back, looking, going to find Murphy on the right side, who has horrible AI to try to turn upfield, but instead has to completely stop and then turn and then go. So now 2nd and 2 instead of what would have been a first down, and Mega gets hit twice in the backfield before he is taken down for no gain. As now Turley, still with the awful truck animation, goes up the middle for a first down. From the 43, we've got less than 5.5 to go. Falcons need a little bit of a comeback here as Joe rolling out again. Nowhere to go. He throws it away and then gets hit. But no roughing the passer call. If it was real life, that man would be fined about $2 million and never see the field again. As Joe throws, batted down, 3rd and 10. Joe cannot lead anybody this game as he finds Murphy. once again for no first down, but it's going to be 4th and 1. Obviously, we're going for it. Giving it to Turley. He got stopped at the goal line 3 times. Surely to God he can get it from the 39 or wherever we were at. The 31 is now Joe. Throwing it again. 4:12 to go. Rolling right. He's going to fire a laser to Clifford Franklin, who gets in right by the pylon. A gorgeous, gorgeous throw from Joe. A great route from Clifford Franklin. Sets up the touchdown. They did review that play, but he was in, because I didn't really get a good replay. As we go for 2, and Cameron Jordan tackles Jamal Weber into the end zone, but luckily our O-lineman was there to stop him from getting in, which makes it 21-19 instead of 21-21. Saints get the ball, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Kamara up the middle with nobody even close, as he gets an easy 14, and the clock continues to run. 3 minutes to go now. Winston drops back, throws over the middle, and we miss a tackle. Then Lobo Torres lays the boom, but they still get a first, as after this play they can run it down to the 2-minute warning, but why not let them get 2nd and inches? So now, after the 2-minute warning, it's 1st and 10 after they ran the ball on 2nd and inches. 1st and 10. Here is Kamara wrapped up. It's now 2nd and 11. Kamara again, they're just going to run it, as luckily Chavez got that tackle. 3rd and 9. Obviously, we're using timeouts, have to get this stop, and why would we? We don't. Ooh, I'm stuffy. Saints line up in victory formation, and that is the ball game. The Falcons lose 3 games in 1 episode, 1 actually played, and 2 simulated in our most losing episode in franchise history. Hopefully next episode we can bounce back, but I'll go ahead and send you guys to the box score. Checking out the box score on the game, Joe Kingman threw 16 completions on 27 attempts, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. That was total horseshit. Earl Maggot rushed for, if I can find it, good lord, 25 yards on 2.7 per carry. Jamal Weber had 33 yards on 5.5 per carry. We may want to think about putting him 21 for Joe and 13 for Turley, as he did not get a touchdown, which once again was pretty much BS. Receiving-wise, Rod Tidwell, 36 yards, 49 for Brian Murphy, 132 and 2 touchdowns for Clifford Franklin, having easily his best game of the year. 16 for Cheeseburger. As blocking, we did not give up any sacks this game, I don't think. Let's see. No, I can't even see it on there. Okay. Defensive-wise, total tackles was Vontae Mack today, followed by Terry Tate. As TFL's Vontae Mack and Tate both had 2. Stephon with 1. Sacks, we had a whole 0 on the game, and no interceptions as well. But we did have 1 pass deflection from Terry Tate and no forced fumbles. Defense really did not play all that well, but that is all the time I have for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.